just been thrown in and just hitting one by one. MUFC just dropping. I mean, those arrows coming out of Mushi have been absolutely spot on. That one there on the Morphling was something really special, as right now Yamata is looking to make sure he can take out this mid tower. It's already popped those Serpent Wards, but knocking them out. They should be able to get this tower. TP coming in. Sharky needs to be careful. He hasn't got up that mech yet, and that's part of the problem for MUFC. They need that mech up as soon as possible.
Mirana disjoining that magic missile there. The tower is left standing, and the Nether Blast. Actually, sorry, it's a friendly blast. What am I saying? As they just decide to deny that tower there, bring it down quickly. And obviously, Rasta finding. Oh no, did he see? Oh, he must have seen someone going for it. Decided, actually, I'm not going to go down there and expose myself to that VS. Crystal Maiden now with the wards has picked up boots. Just looking at the Sanking. He's got his arcane boots. Definitely something you need to just increase his mana pool. And Chen with his mech going to be working.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty fast mech. Like, I mean, he may just go for some, I'd say maybe just some arcane boots even here, just to help boost his team up. They've already got a couple arcane boots with Sanking and Shadow Shaman, but the way they've been playing, it's all been about just absolutely overwhelming MUFC with just constantly spamming their disables and nukes. And a hero like Shadow Shaman, even with those arcane boots, will be running out of mana. He is building a BKB, not going for the Blink Dagger, as right now, I think if Orange can get this Blink Dagger on the Sanking fairly soon, they are going to be in a very good position.
I definitely agree. Pugna almost having finished his own mech, currently about 300 gold shy of that, so he won't be too far away. And Shrek has picked up that point booster. Whether or not he goes for the full-on soul booster, which turned into the Bloodstone, or if they just, you know what, okay, I want a BKB now, and I'm just use this cost-effective health and mana, and then move on. We'll see, we'll see. So, I mean, at the moment, like, he could actually break up the Arcane Boots just to provide that energy booster if he wants. So he's actually got most of the Bloodstone if he really, really wants it.
Oh yeah, if he wants to rush it, he can get that fairly quickly, and I think that's what a lot of Leshrac players do. You go for the early Arcane, then later on disassemble it, get the Bloodstone, and you can use those boots to maybe make some boots of travel later on. Arrow going to go in at bottom. It hits Ling. Ling going to be in trouble. They're not going to follow it up though. The clap actually not even landing, as I think Orange is happy to get that tower there. If they dived on him, maybe they could kill him, but they would have been in a bad situation if heroes like Leshrac TP'd in, and maybe even the Pugna who is nearby as well. So it could have gone sour pretty quickly if they dive for that kill.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Down the bottom lane. Mirana though skulking for another arrow. Mushi been so damn good. Pugna, is he going to move up? Is he game? I think they're saying go in here and gank the jungle. They're sick of them messing with it. Mushi really, again, still thinking about it. Winter is here as well. They really want this gank. They really, really want this gank. Does he have a blink? No, doesn't have a blink yet. Mirana saying, alright, screw it, I'm going to mid. Gonna keep farming. Make sure she doesn't waste too much time.
Yeah, no, right now, Orange, I mean, Mushi has just been untouched throughout this game. Has up to just 70 CS, but he has got 2 kills, 6 assists, compared to Sharky, the Pugna, who's on 70 CS as well, but has the 3 deaths to go with it. So Orange have done a pretty good job shutting him down. He has got the mech up, but unlike the Mirana, not going to sort of be scaling as well, going to late game. Mirana now sitting on 2.4k gold. MUFC, I think they're right. They're looking to sort of group up bottom, maybe sort of just trying to pressure these lanes, and that's what they need to do. They need to start maybe looking to get some of these tier 2 towers as Morphling picks up a Perseverance, but this is not going to be a very quick Lincoln Sphere, and Sanking at bottom with the Epicenter wipes out the Vengeful Spirit. Pugna TPing out just in time, as he was definitely in danger of going down as well there.
Yeah, that ward's still proven to be annoying though. Could well be MVP during this mid-game. Like, oh no, I just wonder if he got killed there by that. No, but yeah, I mean, it could be. It's going to be very frustrating during these mid-game team fight, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what he can do with it. Crystal Man opting for 1 level in Arcane Aura, and then just going, you know what? That's just gravy. My team can handle their own mana regen, and I'm just going to max out my nukes. I definitely agree with this. I prefer the Nuki Crystal Maidens these days.
Yeah, and we're going to see just how. I mean, yeah, just the 1 point in Aura giving that 0.5 mana regen. It seems like negligible. But I mean, it's one of those things where it can make a difference between a kill or missing out on a kill. As we are going to see Orange looking to sort of roam through their own jungle, make sure that MUFC are nowhere near. They've got such great vision up. I think that's one of the big key things Orange are doing well here. They've got vision up all over this bottom lane where they're constantly picking up MUFC. MUFC have some vision near the top lane, but there's not much action going down. Orange are focusing in this bottom region near their own jungle, getting kill after kill, and really shutting down some of these MUFC key heroes like Pugna.
You know, they're both teams pushing relatively hard. They've traded towers, and I mean, going to the late game, I'm going to say the Dire are going to be strong just because the Morphling hit so damn hard. But then again, Mirana gets no pushover in the end. And they're doing really well in the early game. Like, they're really controlling this, all the fights, getting those ganks off. Currently sitting on only about 1,500 gold lead, but this one of these can definitely spiral out of control. And Morphling is going to have to watch out for a lot of good lockdown there from the Radiant side. And
Chen actually gets spotted out. Chen was actually smoked up there. I think he got revealed by the Morphling, but Chen actually has a gem here, looking to do some very early dewarding as Leshrac Pugna will look to take out this tier 2 tower. Sand King is looking for a stun. We'll get it, but there's the Pugna ward you've mentioned about. That it's going to be very hard for Orange to go in, but they have popped the invis. They're looking to make it happen. They want to focus down this nether ward probably, as Chen is getting away onto that MUFC, rightfully so, getting the hell out of there.
Definitely getting the hell out. Denai goes down though from X, just getting rid of that tower. The question is, can they counter push one? Just try and keep up. Deny is always good, but definitely we want to counter push one relatively soon. Morphling now, ooh, still working on his ultimate orb from his Lincolns.
Ooh. Mirana has a Maelstrom here. This is not what I would have expected Mirana to go for.
This is a bit bleaky. I think does weird things as well.
Well, he does weird things, but he doesn't go Maelstrom. I definitely agree though. It is something a bit unusual.
I swear I've seen him do it.
I
swear I've seen him do Maelstrom Mirana.
It wouldn't surprise me. His latest build has been Yasha into Divine Rapier, so I'd say Maelstrom's slightly better than that. As we're going to see MUFC, they've smoked up. They're going to look to pick off Yamata, swap in. The wards get popped, but he gets instantly KO'd, and those Serpent wards are just going to be food for MUFC. I'm surprised they don't just turn around and farm them here, which I think they will do. Yep, Sharky going to start right-clicking away on them, and there's some extra gold going to MUFC, who, I mean, they may even look to take... If MUFC can get these tier 2 towers down soon without losing any towers, they're going to be looking all right here. In fact, the gold graph is almost back to even. Orange had a bit of a lead, but with the towers MUFC are getting, they're not really falling behind, and late game, Morphling is definitely here to look out for. And when Mirana, I mean, going for the Maelstrom, it's not sort of the most conventional build. They have to wonder whether or not Mirana will be able to deal with this Morphling later on.
I don't know, we'll see indeed. Now the push here on the mid tower, just going to keep nuking down those creep, dropping those nether blasts on the tower, keep chewing them down. The stun goes down from the Chen creep, very nicely played. Split Earth as well. See the courier possibly almost walk in danger. Are they going to lose? Morphling now diving all over this creep, trying to clean them up. And Venture Spirit barely staying alive there. There's Burrow strike in. Who is that there getting pinned down? It's Pugna. Can they hit him once more? He will go down. And Winter's going to walk away from that, but he should be able to come back and fight. Mirana now just auto-attacking her way to victory. And Leshrac also popping.
Yeah, Leshrac in a bit of a weird position there. He's going to get MUFC, I think. Lucky if they don't lose anymore. Arrow going to go flying. It's looking for Enchantress, maybe. No, it misses all three. Winter, no Blink Dagger just yet. He is going right up onto the high ground where Leshrac is waiting. Edict stun. Winter, he gets hit by the stun, even though he uses the Burrow Strike. The Lightning Storm comes. Winter saved by the Chen heal for a bit, but no, he still goes down. Nice little bit of play there coming out from the Leshrac as Venture Spirit completely caught out. Will go down here. That kill on Sand King though is very important. He was getting close to a Blink Dagger.
Oh yeah, definitely. And I was honestly surprised he went diving that far just because, you know, he's so damn close to the Blink Dagger. It really, really sucks if he gets killed there. And I'm just looking at Pugna with the Arcane, but it's nothing really new there. Has picked up the Brace. They're kind of expecting drums on him relatively soon as well. And unfortunately, Rasta getting caught out yet again. Yamata, oh. He drops the ward trap though, and he's going to lose. He's going to manage to kill the Enchantress as well though, but she will get the experience for it, which in the end just means she's a little bit ahead. Yeah, and at the same time, definitely frustrating to go down like that.
Leshrac can also just farm those Serpent Wards if he wants, and meanwhile, bottom lane Shark, I think he's actually was going for a Hood, I remember seeing. Yeah, he's got some Hood components on that Courier, so he's not going for the Drum of Endurance. He's going to be going for the pure utility items. Get his team the Pipe, the Mech, and then maybe even later on the Drum of Endurance as well if they want. But I like this 4 stuff on Leshrac. It gives him the mobility he needs. And it's something that I think is not bought all that on Leshrac, but is such a very good item to get on him. Morphling, meanwhile, getting close to that Lincoln Sphere, which he desperately needs.
Yeah, he really needs some death tech just so he doesn't get shut down really, really hard. Has to watch out, though. That Rasta has been really all over the top of him. Even with the Lincolns, he's still definitely vulnerable. There's a lot of stun, a lot of disable there on the Radiant side, so we'll need to watch out for it. Mirana now trying to push his top tower. Could be in danger. 3 heroes moving up here to possibly engage her. See the pings coming from the bottom lane saying, hey, we need to go in here and gank possibly. I think it's Leshrac saying, I need to go and do something. Mirana now backing up. Donkey came out. What did that have? Pugna has finished up a Hood of Defiance.
Oh, that's going to make him a bit tanky. He's still fairly low HP. It's one of the heroes with the lowest strength game in the game. I mean, he's currently sitting only on less than 1k HP with plus 13 strength. as he is going to be very squishy, but the pipe mech is going to help solve that a little bit, as the rest of the MUFC team, I mean, this Enchantress a bit underfarmed, only sitting on 1k gold with just Arcane Boots and Embracer. Maybe going to start building towards the Aghanim Scepter with a point booster, or could just finish off the Drum of Endurance as VS. Bracer, we've seen some great VS play so far, and we're definitely going to need some more this game as MUFC. I mean, they're keeping in it. They're only a tiny bit behind in terms of gold, but you've got to feel that Orange have some slight momentum in their way. It's just going to come down to Yamata not getting picked off so much, and those big Mirana ultimates are really going to have to start coming into players. Wow, Mirana starting to build towards a Manta style as well now.
Just checking Mirana right now. Yes. She's looking pretty damn scary. Well, she's going to be hitting really damn hard.
Ooh, and Sand King Blink Dagger is just about to come out. That kill earlier from the Leshrac on the Sand King, the solo kill, was so very important. It slowed down this Sand King Blink Dagger by a good 2 or 3 minutes, although Winter will now buy that from the side shop at bottom. But definitely, Orange without this Sand King Blink Dagger have been playing a lot safer than they would have liked.
Yeah, it is definitely very... once he gets that, they can really just start opening up and letting things rip. Although, of course, they will need to worry about the Netherward. Is going to be a huge pain in the ass just because it does a lot of damage. And also just the fact it's going to mess with his ability to blink and attack. So we'll see what happens. He might even just, you know, screw the epicenter. I'm just going to blink and stun to set things up.
VS, Leshrac, Enchantress looking to gank the Mirana. They get scouted out by a rogue creep. There was a random creep in the jungle.
Oh, wow.
Which was attacking those neutrals, and they get scouted out by it. So a bit of misfortune there. But Orange now, knowing exactly where the enemy team are, they have smoked up, and they are looking to go right into the enemy jungle. They've got 4. The 5th Mirana is not actually smoked up with them, but can pop the invis and go in, as 4 MUFC heroes are at this top lane. Morphling nowhere to be seen. One's going to TP out, and 3 heroes going to drop here. MUFC, TFG gets dropped. Winter goes in with the blink, Burrow Strike, and now Enchantress looking to just get the hell out of there. VS TPing out, may actually survive. Winter needs to stun. There's a Frostbite. They're only going to get 2 out of this. I think MUFC lucky to not lose the Enchantress as well there. They were definitely caught very far out of position.
Yep, I think it's definitely a decent play. Orange just showing, yeah, they've got the complete map control here. It's very difficult for MUFC to do what they want to do. And do we say they have the early gem? Yeah, they do still have that gem.
Yeah.
Gem of True Sight. It is rolling around on Chen. He's just going to use that just to gain map dominance. We haven't seen them throwing Crystal Novas and stuff on the high ground, looking for wards and stuff. So I think smart play there from Chen as well as the Crystal Maiden there. I'm just waiting for them to take another tower. They've been relatively passive. I mean, so when I say passive, I mean they've gone around, they've gone gank, but they haven't committed to pushing a tower as of yet, really. Yeah,
and right now Morphling with that Lincoln Sphere up is definitely a hero that Orange have to be concerned about. If he can get up his next, part of me, I mean, not often you see the Lincoln is doing an Ethereal Blade here, but against this Radiant team with so much disable and lockdown, I mean, you could see something like just like going into a Skadi or a Manta style, something just to give him a bit more survivability than an Ethereal Blade. So, I mean, I'd say Skadi, Manta style, maybe even a BKB against this Radiant lineup could be the go-to item for Morphling. As Ethereal Blade, I just feel he's too squishy. And Orange, one successful smoke, they want to get another one. They've smoked up, maybe even going to try sneak in Roshan here with this smoke, but they do have to worry. MUFC are nearby, and they'll see just what they want to go for. Mirana just farming away, will have that Manta style up if that's what she wants to go for.
And smoke gank incoming in now. Shaman doesn't have a blink, but he does have that Black King bar. Of course, the Sand King's got the blink, can set things up for him. There we go, blinks in, stuns Leshrac. Only one he goes for though, Crystal Nova catches him, then Ward Trap goes down. I'm not sure who that is, a swap as well as a 4-star. Arrow goes in from the Mirana, only catching Creep there. And it looks like Enchantress can return to the fray, relatively high health. Hand of God being popped by the Chen. And now Mirana going to give chase, going to bring down the VS. As I'm just watching Crystal Man, oh, it does get knocked out of it by that Adaptive Strike, and then the Ward killing her. She tries to cast something else.
And Morphling is going to TP back to base. He's left a replicate mid so he can come back in really fast. That was some great reactions. MUFC, it was the Enchantress who got Ward Trap, but VS swapped the Enchantress out. And then there was a 4-star on whoever was on the VS, I believe, who was Ward Trap. So both heroes ended up surviving. VS and did end up dying a bit later on to the Mirana, but MUFC definitely did a great job of cutting their losses there. Killing, basically just trading the CM for the VS. They're trading support heroes. And when they have the Morphling, the better late game, that's a fairly good trade for them.
Yeah, they need to watch out for that for sure. Now Leshrac has got his 4-star Umbrella. It looks like he's going for the BKB now. I mean, that could be an argument, but I honestly feel like it's going to be the BKB just because, well, BKB on Leshrac is definitely going to be quite necessary. He can build the Argams, but he really needs something to help deal with that Sand King ult. Just the lockdowns there from Rasta, as well as the Frostbite. All those really nice disables. He does not like them at all. So I'm feeling BKB on him.
Yeah, absolutely. As we will see MUFC, I mean, they could maybe even look to take Roshan themselves here. If they manage to push up the lanes, they can see Shadow Shaman is at top. If they get the position they want, if they can maybe pop a smoke here, they don't even have to smoke right now as the wards have all expired for Orange. So they could easily sneak into Roshan, take it down fast with Edict, Morphling's right-click damage. They've got the VS with the minus armor as well, so that's definitely a possibility for them. But right now, they're going to do some dewarding at top, take out this Observe Ward on the high ground, deny Orange of a bit of vision, as they are definitely concerned about Orange having too much map control. Orange now lurking around bottom river. They're heading towards bottom, towards this Morphling, as Mushi has finished off his Mantisol as well as the Maelstrom.
The Radiant team roll around down here. They're sort of holding hands at the moment, getting ready to rock and roll. The heal there from the urn, gonna fix up Mushi.
And BKB is going to be the go-to item for Leshrac. He's got the Ogre Club as well as a BKB recipe, so just needs the 1400 gold for that Mithril Hammer. He's the one who had that 4-staff last fight and really helping out his team there. As I feel like Pugner at this point, he's got the Pipe and Mech. May just see him getting another 4-staff. Those 4-staffs can really help out a lot against the Shadow Shaman traps, and Catch here is out of position. As there we see, they found the chain creeps. VS gets thrown in, and they don't have any vision of these invis heroes. I feel Shadow Shaman, BKB Shackle on Vengeful Spirit, Sand King with the Epicenter Blink, catches the entire MUFC team off guard. 2-drop, 3-drop, and now Sharky on the run, as well as Morphling does not want to get in there. Mushi is chasing him. Meanwhile, Pugner TP's out just before the Burrow Strike comes back up, and Orange, they're going to get Roshan with such a great Epicenter.
God,
oh man, that was a terrible position.
No chance there, completely getting caught out. And yeah, easy Roshan. Just gonna grab this nice and easy. No chance at all for MUFC. Just caught off guard. Just watching Chen now. Also, just counter warding a little bit more. I think these are the Crystal Map again, just using them to spot the high ground. I mean, MUFC know what's going on. There's just nothing they can do about it. Cannot get involved. Try and defend that. Pugner though has all the he popped all those defensive items during that last fight. Popped the hood, popped the pipe, popped the mech, and just did nothing. They just got obliterated regardless. Might even try and just drop us. I don't know. Sand King's actually managed to find. Oh wow, he's actually getting
a replicate,
and he's sent back to base though.
Yeah, it's just a replicate there, so it's not actually anything that they can in fact gank. Shadow Shaman's picked up an ultimate orb. Are we going to see another Sheepstick here, or possibly just a Lincoln Sphere? I think might be a Lincoln Sphere to help deal with the Vengeful Spirit swap, but at the same time, extra disables against heroes like Morphling, even heroes like Leshrac can really help them out, as Orange now find a burst of momentum going their way. The gold graph has taken a big swing upwards. They're only up by about 3k gold though, so by no means is it a convincing lead, but they are definitely feeling like they're in a pretty good position here.
Chen currently sitting on 3k gold, hasn't started to spend it at all. I mean, almost wondering if he's holding off the buybacks, just because Chen, if he gets picked off, he can just buy back, pop a hand of God, and really help his team out immensely. As Morphling now, he's picked up another Ultimate Orb. I'm thinking you're right. He might just be going for a Skadi. He's gone for the really late game. Might be trying to pick a Skadi just because he can morph it into really useful stats. Yeah,
either the Skadi or the Manta, but I think Skadi is actually a really good item here for the Morphling. He needs to tank up, and that's one of those things where you can just have a lot more stats on strength and still have the damage you need as well as the slow. And TFG, Leshrac getting caught out, does force himself, and the Burrow Strike is going to be coming up soon. Arrow looking for TFG, it's going to hit. Mushi gets a kill, and Vengeful Spirit in trouble now as well. Does not have any escape mechanism. Net will go down. MUFC getting picked off one by one. Orange just very sharp and aware of where MUFC are.
Mushi, these arrows are just spot on. Cannot. I think he's missed like what, maybe only a handful? They just hit so many. They're absolutely fantastic with these. This does not miss at all, and they're going to take this down nice and easy. I mean, they could even press on and try and threaten the racks. They've got 20-30 seconds or so before they really need to worry. They've got chain creep up.
Serpent wards as well are going to be dropped, and this tower I feel is almost the Pugner ward is not even up yet. They need to find a position for that, but I mean, they can just Orange can just look for it. They've got illusions. Actually, one illusion going to be stolen by the Enchantress, but that's not going to matter too much, as the tower will drop. The MUFC heroes have respawned, both Leshrac as well as the Vengeful Spirit, but this Rax, the melee barracks, getting chipped away at by Shadow Shaman and his Serpent Wards, as it looks like Orange going to back off. No, Mirana trying to commit to this, does get stunned, does have the Aegis, and I think he's just going to focus this down as he does die, loses the Aegis. Sand King, Epicenter, Burrow Strikes in, doing a lot of damage. The Pipe, the Mech being popped, the Rax has gone down though. There's a Frostbite on Ling, the Enchantress, as Ling, he's in a bit of trouble here, getting swamped out, and the Moonlight Shadow allowing Orange to use that mobility to escape, although Dust now popped. Orange gonna have to be careful. Sankey once again goes in. Arrow finds Sharky. Morphling waving across, and Sharky, the Pugna, will drop. The Chen Hill goes off. CM, the only one to drop for Orange, as the entire MUFC team forced to flee and just go back to their fountain, heal up. They're going to lose this range barracks as well.
Yeah, no questions asked at all as the dive bottom range racks goes down. Outer tower's still there though, but yeah, definitely great play. Those chain stuns have been absolutely fantastic. That Sankey there just, you know, don't even need the epicenter for this fight. Just blinks in, sets everything up with stuns, and that's all she wrote. Miranda now teleporting out, going to take that top lane, just going to farm it up a bit.
Farm it up a lot. Wow, that Miranda has 4.5k gold now after that team fight.
It's ridiculous. It is utterly ridiculous.
And a big swing in Orange's favour. They're up to about 7.5k gold lead. I mean, that's on all their heroes. Sanking now, 2.3k gold. Could pick up that Aghanim Scepter. Even heroes like Crystal Maiden suddenly buying treads as well as an urn. I think it probably had the urn for a while, but that was probably just his treads he's bought up. And the Chen has finished an Aghanim Scepter as well. So Orange, with just one big team fight, have suddenly pulled away with a massive lead.
Yeah, I mean, it's, you said just jump up. They went from about 5k to 7.5k advantage. They have really, really jumped hurdles there. Well, not really hurdles, I mean, just really sort of just taking control of this match. It's not much that MUFC can do to get back in it. So, I mean, they've got the better late game, arguably in the Morphling, but actually Morphling got up for his second ultimate orb if he wants it. He's just going to go up there and fetch it now. Maybe he's selling something off there. No, oh, no, it's doing a Manta. It's not going to be a Skadi. He's going to do a Manta instead. I mean, it's still a decent item here, as it will help deal with some of those disables. You can dodge, you can get out of Frostbite. I mean, you can use it to sort of create some confusion so the Shadow Shaman can't easily disable him. Shadow Shaman, speaking of which, he's picked up a Mystic Staff. It looks like he's got the Sheep Stick, so there's an extra disable. Another reason to get those, so an item like a Manta Cell, just to help get rid of those. Although, I mean, I feel even BKB is just a necessary buy here for Morphling, although it's not going to come for a while if he's going for this Manta Cell first. And Orange just charging up the mid lane. They've got the Shadow Shaman wards up, and they're going to at least get a tier 2 tower out of this, I feel, unless MUFC can make something happen soon. Yeah, well, it's lack of the big. I mean, they've got 2 hexes to contend with. They've got a whole bunch of stuns, Shackle, Arrow, even Chen's just annoying debuffs and stuff like that. Just slows. It's just going to be very, very frustrating if that Morpho. It looks like he's going to throw in that adaptive structure just going to annoy poor old Shadow Shaman. Arrow go through, doesn't hit anything. The tower just getting harassed there before they back off. Hand of God being popped by the Radiant side.
Why
looks
not?
like the diving relatively defensive, all grouped up.
The Chen ulti now has a 30-second cooldown, so he can just use it. If they get harassed, hey, let's just pop the Chen ulti. It's got a shorter cooldown than the mech. And it's basically a spammable heal now, as if they get, if they see, if Leshrac nukes him, use the Chen ulti, and by the time there's a team fight, it'll be back up again.
Now looking like he's in a bit of a bad situation. I mean, they've got all their ults up, the Dire have all of their ults up and ready to go. Pugna has got his ward maxed out, he's got his decret maxed, he's got everything maxed out right about now.
Mirana's bought something, I believe. Oh, Mirana's going for a Skadi. Mirana's just finished off an Eye of Skadi. Oh my god.
Oh,
Mushi
wow.
just ridiculously farmed.
Probably wait for that. They're going to wait for that to show up before they push in, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, Mantisal is up on Morphling now.
Top racks.
Mantisal up on Morphling, but that's not really too much of a concern. Yeah, they are swinging top just to make sure these lanes are pushed out. Doing some dewarding. Chen, he does still have that gem. This entire Orange team just playing so well as a team. There's just such great synergy between these 5 players. Shadow Shaman Yamata at bottom lane does have the BKB and Sheep Sticks as he's had for a while now, and we're going to see whether MUFC can make. They've had some great comebacks. We can't forget the game against LGD where they came back after being 4 racks down, and they were behind by about 6k gold at one point. And there wasn't ever a massive gold deficit. That was the difference. They were only behind by about 6k gold even when they lost 4 racks. Here though, we're up to about a 10k gold lead almost, and they are down the bottom racks.
Yeah, this is a bit of a tough spot to be in. Chen though hasn't really picked up anything new, sitting on 1300 gold, and made again, nothing new there. Sanking, nothing new. Looks like he's working towards an Arganims. So it's mostly just Rasta with the interesting items there. Double Hex, so tough to contend with, especially when you don't have that BKB up and running. So easy to lock someone down with that. Just jump in Hex, Hex again, Shackle, just throw wards down wherever he wants. And this top racks, I don't know if it's going to last for much longer. It looks like it could be in a bit of trouble. Orange getting ready to make their move.
Shadow Shaman even slowly building forward an Aghanim Scepter. Morphling just going to clear out these creeps, but yeah, Shadow Shaman, if he can get up an Ag Scepter, that's going to be even more damage being dealt with those Serpent Wards is here we go. Orange, they've got the Mantle up the sky. Mushi just going to pop the Mantle up, probably send those illusions in to help do some damage. There go the Serpent Wards. MUFC need to make something happen. They've stolen one of those illusions. That's going to slow down a bit of damage. They've actually cleared up all the wards without taking any damage. So Orange, a bit unsure whether to commit to that, as they sort of half commit, and in the end the Serpent Wards get dropped, so does the Manta on the Mirana, but they don't decide not to really go in. It was a bit awkward for them going uphill, and they're also going to wait for this bottom lane to push in so they can divide MUFC's attention between both bottom and top lane.
Definitely. Mirana though, another 2k all saved up. She's got a lot of money in there. A lot of money saved up that she hasn't spent yet. I'm kind of expecting Mjolnir. Might as well finish off. I mean, why the hell not? Might as well finish off, seeing as you don't have that many item slots left anyway.
Yeah, think about. I mean, yeah, he doesn't have any item slots, but he could easily sell the Ring of Aqua for a new thing. And the Mjolnir wouldn't actually boost up his DPS that much. He'd probably get more DPS getting something like an MKB or even a Butterfly at this point. Well, maybe not. Maybe it's debatable. You will get the attack speed, but you don't really need the attack speed from the Mjolnir. You just want the Maelstrom for the lightning attack, which gives you that boost in DPS. But at this point, I feel it doesn't even matter, because MUFC just unable. They have their backs to the wall. They've got some BKBs up Leshrac. Pugna does have his BKB coming soon, but it's just not enough.
If memory serves me, this was actually a really classic, like really old school Mirana, but where you went for the Mjolnir and the Skadi.
This from like a year or two ago. So, that's right. I know what you mean. You'd go you just have Maelstrom, Manta style, and then I have Skadi.
Is under attack.
Sometimes like, they wouldn't even get a match. It really depended how they were feeling. I mean, if you rush a Skadi, obviously you get a ton of health out of that, just because. I mean, this is way back before the Orb of Venom was even something that existed. So. Yeah, Leshrac.
The smoke in through the bottom lane. They're looking for this Morphling.
Oh, so smart.
MUFC don't even know what's going on either. They're going to come defend this bottom lane soon, and whoever comes to defend is going to get wiped. They've smoked themselves though. They're expecting Roshan maybe. Mirana going to get caught out. There goes the arrow. Mirana goes into 3 heroes, leaps away before any disables can come in. And the pipe, the mech, the epicenter, Orange looking in a great position. The Serpent Wards get dropped. Winter taking a lot of damage. The Chen heal though, it's going to be used multiple times over the next 30 seconds. And down goes Leshrac. 3 kills for Orange. And they are going to be looking to take a Raxi. None of those 3 heroes have buyback.
Massive WTF moment for both of them. Hey, what are you doing out here? Mirana realizes she's been spotted up, knocking off the smoke though. And I mean, she was able to leap straight to there, and she saw that her team was so close. I mean, Orange, they were not, I mean, MSI, they were not expecting a counter-attack from their bottom lane. They just could not see that. You're right, it's such a clever maneuver. They're just sitting, just chilling there with the smoke, getting ready to jump someone. And they'll get this mid-rax. VS is up in a few seconds, but it's not going to make a huge difference. They need Leshrac up. Leshrac is the big player right now, because his nukes are a big deal. And they've already lost the mid-rax. Looks like they're just going to sweep the top one as well. They've got the little skeleton army. Actually, Sankey says, screw it, I'm going to jump in and going to try and pick up this Pugna. He pops the decrypt and takes a lot of damage. He's actually dropped sentry wards on the ground for God knows what reason. Pinned down there by the shackles, by the hexes. Again, that Chen spamming that heal. It's ridiculous. And the GGs get calls. The Orange going to finish. Oh, well, MUFC, I mean, they've got 4 to 1. That's not a bad way to finish a group.
And every
guarantees of top 1.
They're guaranteed top 2. They're not necessarily guaranteed top 2. No, they could still get third place if there's a 3-way tie for first place. Because as it is, every team in their group has at least 1 loss. Orange have a loss to LGD. LGD have a loss to MUFC. So we could see a 3-way tie between MUFC, LGD, and Orange, which would result in an awkward position where one of those teams would not even get into the winner bracket. So this group is still wide open. That's how tough this group is. You're in the group of death. You win 4 out of your 5 games, and still you get 3rd place in your group maybe, which will happen. That's assuming LGD win their game against IG. LGD have to beat IG first.
That is rough. Anyway, so we'll see how that turns out. But guys, thanks for tuning in. This has been Orange versus MUFC. I've got to say, MUFC have put on one hell of a show tonight. They've been so damn strong, but Orange, again, just showing why they are invitational material to the international. Of course, IG, however, I know garnering a lot of rage. So hopefully everybody calms down over the evening and, cools down and gets ready to watch, because it is China week. Plenty of games for the Chinese teams coming out. And try not to flip, I guess. Well,
it's sad that we had IG's toughest 3 games up first. They had MUFC, Orange, and LGD, which they lost all 3 of. And that was 3 very tough games. Their next 2 matches are going to be against Stars, Boba, and Space Monkeys. 2 games they should win, and then they should make it through to the playoffs. Definitely not in the top 2 position, but they could get through in that 4th slot. But As it is, yeah. IG not off to the best start. They are still adapting to Dota 2, but tonight it was all about MUFC. They had 3 games. It is China week, but there's MUFC showing off tonight, getting 2 of the 3 wins in orange. I mean, I can't remember the last game they've lost, to be honest. Well,